It has been an absolute whirlwind around here for the past week and a half or so. I've been getting a lot of work done. I've been busting my butt trying to get all of the mud and tape done on our drywall, and I'm exhausted.
Luckily, we have got the entire master wing done. We've got this entire great room pantry area done, and all we have left is the one wing, the kids' wing.
It's pretty much done. I got 3 coats up. I got everything sanded. It looks really, really nice. There's still some touch-ups here and there that I'd like to address.
There's no touch-ups. Jeremy has been out here till 11 o'clock every night, sanding and recoating and sanding, and it's literally just about perfect.
I want it to look good, as best as I can possibly get it looking.
It does look good. I want my husband back, so I'm super excited that in just a few days, our texture guy is coming and he's gonna put all the texture up, which means Jeremy can no longer come out here and obsess and sand and obsess and sand, and we can have him back.
Until that happens, I'm gonna continue to touch things up.
I know.
So it is really the first absolutely beautiful, gorgeous spring day that we've had here in North Idaho. It was a very, very long winter, and we came out this morning with every intention of getting started with the work, the mudding and taping here in the kids' wing. There's 2 bedrooms, bathroom, utility room, but I told Melissa, you know what? I'm not doing it. I promise you I will get this work done.
You're not doing it?
Not today. It is just beautiful outside. The sun is shining. I don't want to be cooped up in a dark room working on taping mud. It's just not my preference.
Do you feel like going on an errand?
Not particularly. Why?
Because our dishwasher has just arrived at the bottom of our driveway and they can't get up our driveway with the big truck, so I need you to go get it. I want to come get the dishwasher. I'm really excited. It's been 2 years since we've had a dishwasher. It's like Christmas.
Come on. Come on. I'm winning.
That's pretty fast.
I'm winning.
No! There it is, Jeremy. It's in that truck.
It's so exciting.
So exciting.
That's good. Okay.
Finally, a dishwasher. You happy?
Yeah.
You know who's gonna be really happy is Nevaeh. No more hand washing dishes for her. All right, let's get some stuff done outside. Enjoy the day. Gorgeous out here. Ready? Yep.
Jeremy is taking Big Pape and he is dragging out the horses 2.5 acres. Over the last 6 months, all of the manure has just kind of been collecting in piles because it's been so snowy. And now the grass is getting ready to explode, which means we need to get all of those piles spread out throughout the field. It's really good for the field and it's not good when it sits in clumps. So we don't have a harrow, which is the proper implement to use on the tractor to get that job done. But we do have a box blade, so Jeremy's gonna do his absolute best to just use the box blade, get that spread out the best we can. And I think I'm gonna try to help the horses to get some of the spring shedding done. They have been losing hair in sheets and they're really itchy and they're rolling in the mud and they're getting filthy. So we've been brushing them out almost daily, but this is gonna be a process. Ow. Oh, the fence is on. Ow. All right, dirty boys. Well, now that I am completely covered in horsehair, it is time to get Nevaeh over to driver's ed. She is taking a 3-day-a-week, right smack in the middle of the afternoon driver's ed course. So Jeremy's going to continue to play on his tractor over here because I know after the long, cold winter we had, this is the best thing that he could possibly be doing. And he has been working so hard inside the house. So I'm just going to let him be, let him do his thing. But I think today I'm gonna have Nevaeh drive at least halfway into town. I've actually never been alone in the car with her, so this is gonna be a first. You're driving. All right. All right, seat belts. We survived. We'll see ya.
Safety.
Safety first. Okay, bye.
Bye.
So she did really well, honestly. I mean, she drives super slow, but that's fine. I'd rather people pass and she feels safe and confident. But I know next weekend when they start driving that they're going to expect her to go the speed limit, which is 60 around here and intimidating. So we're just going to try to encourage her to go a little bit faster and a little bit faster with every single drive until she is safely traveling at the regular speed of traffic. But now I have my 2 hours to wait. So I'm getting kind of used to this, but I'm trying to commit to being productive every single time I come to town. So I think I'm going to go grab some paint samples. We had a paint quote done this morning, and they need to know exactly what color we want so they can get that all ordered because paint is going up on the walls in like 2 weeks, which is incredible. I'm so excited to see our first finished surface inside the home. So I'm going to go try to pinpoint a few colors, bring those home to Jeremy. Hopefully we can find a really nice color. We can get that ordered and we can just move on. All right, I grabbed the mail and I also picked out 6 different beautiful creamy colors. We've decided to go with this nice warm cream color throughout the house, anywhere where there's a drywall surface, because we are using so many different woods and a lot of those are kind of a darker color. Want to make sure that our walls are nice and bright. These all look exactly the same to me. There are about 8,000 different shades of white or cream. So what we're trying to avoid is any yellow or blue or gray or pink hues when the sun shines on it. These all appear to not have that. So I want to bring them home, put them in the sunlight, put them in the window and see how they look. I'm probably going to let Jeremy make the final call because again, they all look exactly the same. I'm kind of leaning towards this one, but I don't think you can really go wrong. They're all beautiful. So Nevaeh's out in about 15 minutes. So I'm gonna go pick her up and we're gonna go home and enjoy the rest of this beautiful day. Did you crash?
Classroom.
I know.
In a desk.
I know.
I learned about laws.
I picked out paint.
I'd rather pick out paint.
The stars are all watching you shining brighter than them somehow. Days have all faded and there's no more waiting for this right now. Your hand here in mine in all my
So yesterday was a great day. It was so nice to get back outside, soak up some sun, get some fresh air. I honestly just kind of needed a break from the house. It's been so much work in here. So despite that, we're actually now back in here. We're getting some work done. This is day 1 of trying to complete the kids wing, which will mean we are going to be complete with mudding and taping for the entire house. Tape edges first. We get those to set up and we'll start working on the butt seams.
I'm working on screws. Why people don't build closets in houses, because they're a ridiculous amount of work.
It's never ending. They just gobble up effort. That's how the pantry was too. It's like a giant closet.
It's food closet. I am taking a little snack break here. I've got some veggie sticks for my salty and some Boom Chicka Pop for my sweet. Both of these snacks are completely gluten-free. We just recently discovered that Nevaeh has a gluten intolerance, and so I have been spending hours reading labels and trying to find gluten-free options for her. Thanks to Thrive Market, they have taken all of the guesswork out of that. Most of you guys have heard me rave about Thrive Market before because I am totally addicted. I get most of our groceries and a lot of our household items from there. But if you are not aware, Thrive Market is an online membership-based grocery store on a mission to make healthy living affordable for everyone. With Thrive, you can shop for thousands of the best-selling organic brands and natural products below traditional retail prices. They have everything from food to household and even clean beauty. And if you are out and about and happen to find a better price, Thrive will match it. You can shop by category or lifestyle, whether you're gluten-free, paleo, raw, or vegan. When I shop, I just check gluten-free at the start of my shopping, and I get to shop from the comfort of my couch without all the wasted time reading labels. The best part is my order arrives straight to my door from their zero waste warehouse for free with every order over $49. I highly recommend you check out Thrive for yourself. There are 2 membership options: a monthly membership, which is just $9.95 a month, or a yearly membership for $59.95, which is just $5 a month. And the coolest thing is, when you buy a membership, Thrive will give a membership to a low-income family that could really use it. Just click the link down in our description box below or go to thrivemarket.com/goodsimpleliving. You will get 40% off your first order plus a free gift worth over $50 when you join Thrive Market today. I am gonna get back to work.
So I'm taking all of the plastic off all of our doorways. We set them up initially just so we could trap some of the warmer air where we needed it, just so the drywall mud could dry up properly, not be an issue. It's now spring. I think we've moved on from those colder temperatures. It's supposed to be like 60 degrees pretty much all week this week. Fingers crossed. We don't get another cold snap. I probably just jinxed it.
Yeah, snowstorm tomorrow morning.
Blizzard tomorrow morning.
While Jeremy finishes up the last tapered seam, what, Jerry? Well, Jeremy, stop it! While Jeremy finishes up, Jeremy! Shut up! I'm just gonna go fill some screws. What I was saying before is while Jeremy finishes up all of the tapered seams, I am going room to room and getting the first coat of mud on every single screw. So tomorrow I can get the second coat on, and then I will officially be done filling screws.
Oh yeah.
Stop with that!
Oh yeah.
No.
Lay on down and I hit that light. Close my eyes on a quiet night. Half in a dream and a sleeping pill. Hear little drops on my windowsill. I know that's how. Smell of dumping rain. She moved my weather fan. She is the song, the calm that sea, the howling wind and the sea let it flee.
Before we head back into the house today to get some additional work done on all of our drywall, we thought we'd take this opportunity to mention to you folks the fact that we have only recently discovered an issue here with the big structural truss that you see, the focal point on the front of our house. We had the spring thaw obviously has taken place, and with that and all of the heavy clay soil that we have here on the property, we have figured out that the far end post has actually sunk into the ground about 3 inches, maybe even 4.
Yeah, so this obviously needs to be remedied. We can't leave it like that. You can't have a lopsided truss.
Can't be cattywampus.
Cannot be cattywampus. So before we get the patio poured, we have to fix this. We have 2 options. One is to make a huge mess, dig everything up, break up the heavy footer, re-pour it, jack the whole thing up. The second option is to just block it out, which is what I think we're going to do. So basically that means that we will be undoing the big bolts at the bottom bracket, jacking the truss up to 3 or 4 inches until it's level, and then using a steel block to block underneath it and then lowering it back down. And then that way it'll be level. It shouldn't happen again because what happened is moisture got down under there, it heaved when it froze, and then it thawed and the whole thing fell.
So we're thinking we were not really sure what caused it, but we want to take the proper precautions moving forward. Like Melissa said, it absolutely has to be addressed. We need to try to remedy this to make sure that it doesn't happen again in the future. It's quite concerning.
Yeah.
It's been a definite source of stress and frustration for us since figuring it out. But it is what it is. Things don't always go perfectly, and rather than dwell on it, we're just more so focused on finding a suitable solution at this point.
Yeah, we're really excited to get this remedied because, it's been weighing on us since we noticed it. I mean, it's never a good thing to hear that the front of your house is slumping and falling. And the really stressful part about that is the horizontal beam actually ties into the front wall. Yeah. So if that falls, there's damage that can occur there. And even jacking it up is risky. So it's going to be a very nerve-wracking day fixing this.
Needs to be done. See how it turns out. So that's life. Things don't always work out perfectly. Sometimes you just have to roll with the punches. Let's get back to work on the house. Ready to have some fun?
I'm so ready. This is the very last room that doesn't have any people. I got the second coat of mud on all of the screws, so while that dries and Jeremy continues to work on seams, I want to show you guys what we have picked for flooring throughout the entire house. We have finally, after going through about 80 different samples, found the one, I think. Possibly. I'll show you. So this is a sample of the Shaw luxury vinyl plank flooring that we picked out. Originally, we were thinking laminate. You guys said, no, absolutely go with vinyl plank flooring. So we started investigating that, and you were right. It is way thicker. It's completely waterproof, and it has a lifetime warranty. It doesn't scratch. All of these things are very positive. Plus, I thought this color was beautiful. We want to go with a dark color, and I know that dark colors show dust and footprints. We do not wear any shoes inside our home, so we won't have like muddy footprints. But I do know the challenge. I've owned 2 homes that have dark wood floors. I still love them. I think they're worth the work. I love the warmth of having that dark color, then going to a nice bright wall. So we're going to be doing a very nice creamy wall, as I mentioned earlier, and then up to a rustic tongue and groove ceiling. So these are the colors for our ceiling. They're definitely brighter than the flooring color, just like the dark on the bottom, getting lighter as it goes up. So we knew we wanted a dark color, but we also wanted one that had some lights to kind of tie in all the different colors. And this flooring really just has so many different colors and grains and knots. And I saw it and I just instantly went, this is pretty. This looks like you tore apart an old barn and made it into flooring, and I love that. So I think this is the one. Jeremy's in the closet.
Gosh. Take it easy, R. Kelly.
That is such a terrible song.
Good Lord.
You want me to cut the papers?
No, you're good, Mama. You're free.
Is it because my paper cutting is always off?
No, I'm gonna turn on a podcast and just go. That's how I like to work. You know me. I get to mentally check out, do my task, make that progress. Bye. I love you. Enjoy the evening. Don't fall on the way out.
This week was yet another week filled with long days and even longer nights. Drywalling has been absolutely endless. It was sort of the winter of our build. It was long and difficult, and we felt unsure of ourselves. But finally, the season has passed. So as we move on from this massive drywalling adventure and we come out of the cold, harsh winter, we feel renewed and filled with anticipation for everything that lies ahead. Spring just does that. It makes everything new again. We do things like clean out our homes and declutter our lives. We make big plans and we set new goals. But what is it about spring that is so inspiring? Yes, it's warm and it's beautiful, but I think that the reason that we appreciate it so deeply is because it follows the winter. Without the discomfort, it's impossible to truly appreciate the good times. It's the uncertainty that makes the accomplishment so satisfying. And it's that bitter cold that makes us realize what a blessing the sunshine is. So when going through the winters in life, know that spring is always sure to follow. And it's the struggle of the cold season that makes the warmth of spring all that much better.